Robots Radio presents...
Previously on Mystery Down Under.
Jono, Eric.
I'm going to grab his chair. I'm going to throw it at the fucking window.
Why is there a woman in the glass?
Kate Thompson?
Kate's daughter.
Eric will get close to the glass.
Kate presses the middle of her forehead where Real's mouth would be.
It's going to be okay. I won't ever let him hurt you.
The North Limited are sucking the lifeblood out of whatever lives below Warrawara.
1928.
The wall itself starts
God.
to slide open.
Dickie, remembers that he saw a vision through one eye. Did you do that?
She nods her head,
We're getting you out of here.
pointing at the red door.
And he just kind of throws himself at the door.
It's like someone went to the store and bought a brand new iron processing plant and brought it there all nice and new and shiny.
So it's like a never-used iron ore processing plant on the other side. Devoid of people.
Yep.
So I grab Eric by the shoulder to stop him falling into the space, if it's drop off the other side, or does it just open onto a gantry?
It opens onto almost if you were exiting this office's door.
Right, yeah,
right?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
you have the landing, you have the staircase.
By an opposite world.
So
Yeah.
we're in the fucking upside down now?
But like the nice
I don't
pristine...
know what you mean.
The pristine clean upside down. Jeez. We were in the upside down before! That's the real world out there. I don't know, something like that. Is that what you were thinking?
It's basically what I'm thinking, which explains... You know what? I won't.
You won't?
I won't say what I think, A, because I might be completely wrong, but also, if I'm right, it would spoil surprise.
I kind of want you to
For
write
narrative.
it down.
Okay.
Just
for
in
future
case
use.
you got it right. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is say... Bloody hell.
Yes, Ron?
But more Aussie, like an Aussie Ron.
Fucking hell.
Fucking strike a light.
Struth.
Or hooly dooly.
There we go. That's the one.
Dickie, what do you make of this?
Huh? And he kind of looks over.
We all stand at the doorway.
That shouldn't be there?
Oh, you first, mate.
Send the child in first.
Only joking. Come on, let's go.
So you walk down the steps.
How's Jess? Is she okay? She can walk? She can...
Jess, yeah, she can walk fine.
Not Jess.
And
Kate.
Kate.
Like, what happened to Jess?
Look, her lungs aren't going to be great in a few years.
Yeah.
Kate is kind of wanting to stay behind.
No. Come with us.
Hey, if you don't come with us, then Bill's going to come back at some point. We're getting out of here. We're taking you with us.
Bill is going to come back.
We'll
She points at her hand.
be long gone before then.
We'll keep you safe. Come on. You can't stay in here.
Okay. Does anyone have something I can wrap my eye with?
Eric will take off his shirt and tear it into shreds and give
I
it
have
to her.
bandages.
That's what he does first.
Perfect.
You do. I'm like, I have bandages.
Oh, he already gave it to her.
Perfect.
Eric does a... Oh, yeah.
Has he already ripped it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
is she hurt by light? Is that what's happening?
No. She points at her. Bill is coming back.
He can see through.
It's a mirror. Or it's a pathway. What
That-
they did.
In your head.
He took my eye so he can see what I'm seeing. He knows you're here.
Well, then we need to go quicker.
Let him come. We'll get the fucking bastard.
Let's go. He's gonna grab Kate's hand and try and drag her along with her.
Oh, Dickie.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll
You'll
cover
be
the
the
eye.
death of us all.
Kate, you're going to be okay.
Thank you. Is my brother okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He lost a surfing competition recently. Let's go.
Dickie, I love you. What a good detail.
So you immediately kind of just start scarpering down the stairs.
Let's get to ground level in this other plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meet Faux Bill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is the design of this place, is it just Is it exactly the same?
It's exactly the same.
So there's no colours inverted or anything like that? It's just a clean version of where we were?
Yep.
There's no people, though?
But there's no people.
Fantastic.
Yep. So you run down. Are you just trying to get to the ground floor?
Yep.
I want to see what's
you can-
outside of the plant.
You see a kind of big, almost like saloon door thing that would exit out. They're bright red.
Like two pair of swinging doors.
Yeah. As you get down to the ground level, you can look up. You see all the staircases, all the steel machinery, all the
Machinery
conveyor
looks the
belts.
same.
Yep. Nothing moving, nothing going.
Well,
all
being,
blank.
being protective, I'm going to go out those doors first to be in front of whatever is out there. Maybe it's a pristine, unused Earth.
Yeah, maybe.
Just guessing. It's my child logic at work.
Yeah.
Phil looked to me as if I have the
You
answers.
have all the answers, Chris. You said you have all the answers.
I've played enough role-playing games to know that I have tropes.
Yes.
That's all I've got, but I have
So
enough of them.
You force open the door. You don't immediately go outside. It's another steel room. But what you do see are several large glowing rocks, tubes running from them. They're all fed into various bits of beeping machinery.
How does Brielle react?
That was my next question. Yeah.
The one thing that you turn your eye to in the center is the form of Brianna in opal and tubes that are shackled to a slumbering beast by her feet, both of them restrained and tied up with various things that seem to... It's almost like she's a battery, the amount of wires that are coming from her.
I'm going to say
Stop
that
pulling shit.
I'm going to say that he doesn't even see the sleeping creature or whatever. He's just going to go, Brianna! And like rushes right up to her and tries to like see if there's a way to undo her restraints, or like he'll just start like fucking pulling. Mm-hmm. Like Brianna's the beeline to what he can see.
Yeah, you're not... It's not... It's more delicate than you think.
Yeah.
So I might need a brains.
Okay. Hey.
I'll help.
Oh,
I don't reckon I'll need it.
8.
Watch.
Watch him roll a
Hubris.
1 now. No, now that I've said that, it'll be like a 20.
8.
8,
And-
motherfucker!
I'll just keep my fucking adversity tokens.
I'm trying to fail so I get another adversity token. I can't.
Can't fail.
You kind of begin the process of pulling out these wires from Brianna and her crystalline form as this... It's almost like a wolf.
Does it look like something Brielle might turn into if we kept feeding it?
I think Dickie will look at this
Possibly.
creature,
Yeah.
turn around to you and be like, Leviathan.
Oh shit, what if there's like a turbo size one of these underneath Warrawirin? Like a fully grown one.
Like fucking the giant bat that lives under Gotham City. Never mind.
Anyway.
You mean Man-Bat?
Yeah.
What about all these other tubes and things and the rocks? Can they be freed? Oh wait, let's finish with Brianna
Yeah.
first. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't see the form of a person in those rocks.
I figured they were like the pebbles that Brielle came out of. That they were like
Yes.
eggs.
Possibly.
Like they have more creatures in them.
If
maybe.
you can probably start going to
Yeah.
work on
Yeah,
them
you go to
too.
them while I deal with Brianna.
I figure all of the opals, the rocks, those creatures, the things, they're all alive, right? And they can at least combine with living things to become alive.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they were.
That's my
That's
theory.
what they were trying to do. They were
Yeah.
trying. They found out that this was a thing, a sort of object that can combine, or you can make living things out of it.
or
Yeah.
combine it with living things. Yeah,
Like some sort of form of alchemy.
Yeah.
it's like
almost.
a proto life,
Or
yeah.
like a sea
life-
monkey packet.
Yeah,
A cosmic sea monkey packet.
tardigrades all the
to
way
use
down.
a metaphor that I like better than
Is,
something more poetic.
Is Brianna like
Yeah, let's focus on
responding
Brianna,
while,
yeah.
or is she still like kind of asleep, dead to the world?
It seems like she's in a trance,
Yeah.
and that every time you yank a wire out, there is a kind of movement from her, but I mean, she's also kind of made out of stone at this point.
He's going to keep trying to take the wires out all the while, like almost like as he's taking out one wire with one hand, he'll be like kind of shaking her with the other. Brianna, wake up! Wake up!
And Kate kind of goes to the monster, this lupine creature with strange bristles. It's like a reptilian underwater wolf.
So it's about wolf size?
Yes.
Okay.
Big, yeah.
And in shape too, but with, instead of fur, it's spines.
Mm-hmm.
And it sleeps, and she goes to kind of gingerly touch it and try and shake it, but it remains asleep, just as Brianna does.
What does Brielle do through all this? Does it react to the large rocks or the other creature? Or what we're doing?
It sees the creature and like Kate tries to. It goes to it as if a dog meeting another dog would.
Yes.
A fellow meeting its own kin, kind of nuzzles it, tries to sniff it. And then it also begins to skitter around, chasing a scent of something.
What is it, boy?
Yay!
Timmy's fallen down the well.
It kind of bounds back out through those doors.
Okay, well,
Eric chases after it.
Yeah, you guys go. I'm sticking with Brianna.
You get her freed, and we will make sure we don't get shot. We're gonna get shot.
Great.
And you do see the form of someone very familiar.
Oh, yeah.
In a pristine brown suit, and proper loafers, his greying hair slicked back to his face as his rat-like nose twitches side to side.
His eye! I just put that together. Just put that together, that he has the fake eye. That's linked to Kate's eye. Sorry to interrupt your speech.
Who has the fake eye, sorry?
Woolley!
Are you joking me? Are you kidding me? We have inverse brain stats as players?
Yeah.
Woolley has a fake eye. It's one of the main rumors about him. How did he get the fake eye?
Fucking Christ.
Some say a magpie took it. Some say he lost it in a fight. Some say it's been replaced by a magic opal.
he
No, I'm just
stole Kate
relishing the next
Thompson's
time
eye.
Chris says some fucking dumb shit. I'm going to, round on him so fucking fast.
I have
Just because
made,
you figured it all out.
I have made a dearth of NPCs, I will say.
Look, I just put it together, so...
Also, I may have shot myself in the foot that we've got Bill Woolley and Ben Dooley.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier
sorry,
today.
Bob Dooley. Fuck me.
Yeah, there you go.
Bob, Bill.
There's another Bill as well.
Yeah. Who's that?
Bill Smith.
Oh, fuck. I'm cancelling this podcast. Everyone's named Brielle now.
Yes.
I'm going to... Before... You evil bastard.
Oh, those are very strong words, Mr. Jono.
Not fucking strong enough.
Really? And you don't even understand all that is happening here.
I understand that it's fucking wrong. It goes PG-13, guys.
We lost
Would
that
you
the second we
trade?
said cunt.
Would you trade the life of one for the life of a whole town?
No.
Thanks, Eric.
It's a very good answer, Eric. I knew that you were smarter than everything that they said. I knew that you had a lot of promise. Unfortunately, the test didn't go in your favor. You really want to know everything that's happening here?
No. Eric brings his hand to the back of his neck.
Oh,
Sean's putting some things together.
do you remember in
The
episode
21st
0
of September?
when I said that I fucked up a test from one of you by swapping the tests over?
I do.
I saved Eric!
Keep talking, Woolley. It means as longer you keep talking, the longer you have before I punch your lights out.
Oh, always loyal, Jono. If only you could utilize that to do something actually helpful for this town.
And what have you done?
Me?
Apart from torturing the students you're supposed to look after.
Dear boy, I'm saving this town.
From what?
Come with me.
No. Why the hell should we come with you?
Let him monologue so I can free Brianna.
Oh, yeah, I know, but he was like, come with me. Step into this vat of acid while I tell you my nefarious... Okay,
Eric's
no worries.
like, okay.
I think I do quite like the idea of Eric just being like, okay. And Jono putting a hand on his shoulder and be like, no, don't.
No.
Stop.
He strides across the work floor.
Can I see what's happening behind us? Like, can I glance back and see how far they've...
Are we
they
in a
are
different?
to-
Are we in a different room entirely?
Well, we just opened the doors,
Yeah,
right?
you're in a different room, but the doors are open. You can look behind you.
Yeah.
See all this.
So he can see that they're trying to free Brianna behind us as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So he knows that I'm vamping for time.
Well, I guess also he can see through what's her face, Kate. As well.
Yeah. That's true.
He's fully in control of the situation.
Yeah.
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 So he strides across the work floor, exiting out into the mines.
Eric pursues.
Yep.
Fuck. All right, well, I have to protect Eric, so I have to follow. Bye. See you later, Dickie. Look after Kate and Jess for us. Bye.
What? What's going on?
But Woolley's here.
Shit.
We're going to put an end to this. Get Brianna out of there.
Dickie, okay, let's just try what we can to get her out.
Okay.
Fuck.
He'll start like trying to also see if he can. You know what? Now that he's like started pulling a lot of the wires away, he's also going to start kind of focusing on the contraption in total and see if he can like get a bit of a handle on what this thing is and maybe if there's a way to stop it or reverse it or do something that can kind of counter the process that's happening.
Fantastic. Brielle is with
Dickie's
who?
smart and Sean's fucking not.
Brielle sniffed out Woolley, so Brille's with us.
Brill's
Yeah.
with you guys. Yeah,
Protecting
of course
us
he is.
from him.
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
and 3.
He kind of, yeah. If you guys are walking in a triangle, he's kind of like always maintaining equal distance between Jono and Eric. You know, his friends. Yay! Yay!
How many of these we got left? 3 psychic tokens. Brielle, have you a previously undiscovered ability to melt people's brains?
Can set him on fire.
Yeah, I mean, is fire not good enough?
Fire's
for
pretty
you?
good, actually, yeah.
And,
Fire is quite good.
And technology.
I've got Dooley's lighter, so...
I was going to say, do any of you smoke?
Stop Dooley's lighter.
Jess is
Jess
Jess is smoking all 5 cigars at once.
Oh, that's right. You took cigars.
As Dickie is trying to hand over wires or whatever, and explaining
So this one goes into here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Which is probably a process that's to do with the opalization, which means that over here
she's got a motherfucking panpipe going on over there.
would be, I reckon.
And we cut to Jono and Eric, and Woolley is motioning, come along, spit spot. And he opens the doors
You be ready to tackle
to exit the mine.
that bastard, okay?
And
What?
he holds the door open for both of you.
Eric walks through.
Good lad. Jono, are you coming?
Why am I just attack him right now?
Do whatever you want, man.
Look, dude, I'm assuming one of us is dying on this game, so it's a matter of time.
But I also really want to know what's happening, so I really want to see what he's going to show us.
What's your defining characteristics? What are some of your not motivation, some of your flaws or some of your
I'm stubborn and restless.
Okay.
Yeah, but what about your character?
Ayo!
Pew, pew, pew.
And I'm
Sorry.
loyal, protective, and rebellious.
Well, be loyal to Eric and protect him.
Okay, I'm going to go with Eric to protect him.
Nice. And Brielle follows.
I'm watching you, you snake.
I like the fire in you, Jono.
Shut the fuck up.
And you exit out the doors and you see the mines,
Mm-hmm.
the mining site. Pristine, clean, devoid of ugly earthen deposits. But also if you look down into the kind of concave area of the dig site, you see a huge beast curled in the fetal position, and similarly to the one attached to Brianna, covered in wires and the drill placed precariously over its sleeping head. This one is not sleeping. It seems to be subdued in pain as you hear low rumbles.
What are you doing to it?
I'm keeping the town alive.
By hurting this creature?
Do you know the one big flaw about Warrawirran? It's an iron mining town with no bloody iron. All of it was tapped out years ago. What were we to do? Uproot everything?
Well, yeah, you could move. It doesn't seem worth this.
People have their homes here, Jono. Their lives. Your sister and your father reside here. And we've made happy communities. Thriving communities. Where people are safe. Safer than they are in the big cities. Where you have to worry about crime and undue influence and the war. We've saved you. We've protected you. But we needed another source. That's all. To keep it going.
And so the creatures make iron?
They... If I was to describe to you Warrawirran as a tissue, they're able to make tears so that things can come through.
Come through from where?
Well, dear boy, where do you think we are now? Look up at the sky. And you see the sky. So strange that you didn't think to look up. But why would you? It's a purple, blue, green, almost Northern Lights-esque landscape that pulls and spins and twirls and twists, dazzling and incomprehensible.
Where are we, Mr. Woolley?
Well, science is a bit ahead of us, boy. But I like to think of it as a mirror. This had what we were lacking. And so we took it.
Just really glad you didn't take a piece of paper and fold it in half and put a pencil in it.
Yeah, look.
Really glad you didn't do that. Thank you.
I also wrote extracting iron ore from Altland, which
Yes, from an alternate dimension.
is
Alternate dimension, right.
which is what I picked, and I'm pretty happy.
616.
Chris
pretty happy
wins
with
the
that.
dingo. The dingo?
Yeah.
The dingo.
That's
what
what
we
we
call
Australian
That's
bingo.
Australian bingo.
That's what we call, bingo here
Yeah.
in Australia.
But what about Brianna? What about Kate? Why have you done this to them? Just for some iron ore?
Iron is what keeps the town alive. And they would have been happy had they not tried to resist it. The beasts, they seem to have a fondness for young children, teenagers. And why not? They're the lifeblood of Warrawirran. We thought we could make strong connections so that we could forge a new future together.
You're using kids' minds to enslave these creatures.
And then poke holes in the world so you can drill iron between the worlds.
And that's to keep us safe. That sounds really safe, Woolley.
I really thought that you would understand.
I think I do, but I think you got something wrong. You said that iron ore's the lifeblood of the town.
Yes.
It's what keeps the town alive. I think kids do. And he'll charge.
Yes!
Da, 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 da. We're going to flash back to Dickie and Jess in the control room with Brianna and the Opals. Oh, that's a cool band name. Anyway, sorry.
Brianna and the Opals.
No one steal that. It's copyright, okay? I said it first.
Crystalline Dreams. And their album, Iron Ore from the Other Side.
So he's almost like starting to he needs to get fucking into it, as if he's exploring inside a tree or going into a kind of a bushland. He's literally climbing on top of this machine, this thing, to really kind of get involved into it and see if he can figure out a way to reverse engineer this thing, the master fucking hacker that he is.
I'm going to need a brains from you.
I'm so glad you keep asking for brains.
Me too. It's going to be high.
Bring it.
16.
Fuck. Here we go. I win either way. 14.
Oh,
Give me
do you
that
have 2 adversity tokens?
No, I've only got 1.
Oh, no.
And I'm not here to assist you. I'm not here to be
But
loyal.
I also get what I want. I've got
And
2 adversity tokens.
Ooh, you kind of fiddle around with it. You're climbing all over it. You can't quite seem to figure out. You have a sense of that there is almost like a wrench that you would need to kind of pull to reverse it. However, that is an auxiliary component. It's almost like a safety mechanism, right? So
It's
that
not the main thing.
Yeah, they put that in there so that they can twist it, but if they don't need it, it's not part of the machine. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is there any kind of spot that he can't get to? Like, does it go high? Like, does it look like there's a...
Yeah, there's not really a hidden spot, but you know that if you could kind of somehow jimmy that little wrench thing, if you figure out a way to hold on to it somehow, grab it and twist it, you might be able to stop or reverse.
Dickie will like look around and be like, Jess, help me. We need something that can latch onto that and with a bit more force, almost like a lever system, just something that can give us a bit more. My hands are small.
Jesus Christ. She kind of like begins looking around the room. There's not much in here apart from the machinery itself. But she kind of runs out to the main floor looking for, tools off the wall. And she gets like a huge kind of... She finds some bolt cutters.
Yeah, massive alt-universe bolt cutters.
Yeah. And she kind of brings them in and she's like, I don't know. It's the first thing I could find, okay?
Well, just chuck it on.
Okay, fine, I will.
We'll do it together.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Why not? Oh my God. she like tries to clamp it in.
Dickie will kind of like come over the top.
Now this is a brawn roll.
Dope.
What's your brawn at?
D4. That's why he's asking Jess to help. He's like,
Yeah.
I got little legs and little feet. Big smooth brain.
Can you
That makes
Can
it
you-
fast.
Can
I
you-
really wish.
can you roll that? It's going to be Jess's roll, but I just want to see if she gets any bonus from you.
Gotcha. That's a 1. That's a 1.
Well, the good thing is that she rolled an 11.
Well, that's great. Thanks, sis.
So she didn't really need you.
I mean,
I forget that they're brother and sister. They hated each other before this started.
we're learning and growing as
That's
the
great.
season
Yeah.
progresses.
Perfect.
And we're going to exit having like a new appreciation for each other and our strengths and
And
how
they're going to
we-
be sharing cigars.
yeah,
And not
And I'll-
traumatized by the events
and
at
I'll
all.
get that drink.
Okay, so she kind of gets a bit of leverage. You're pushing to Dickie, but it really, like,
It's the illusion
really
that
does
I'm
not
helping.
matter. And she just
Push harder.
shut up, Dickie! And she twists it around, and you see the glow. This big machine. It's almost beginning to smoke
I really hope we're turning it off and not turning it on.
as light shoots back through the tubes into Brianna and the beast by her side. And she begins to glow like phosphorus. You need to shield your eyes. That's how bright it is. And she steps up, her eyes red, and the wolf beginning to shake itself and stand up.
Brianna?
John looks so afraid right now.
Dickie? Her voice is strange and echoey. Is that you?
Yeah, we didn't get to finish that date.
No.
Oh, he knew it was a date.
Is Bill Woolley here?
I think that's him.
He's hurting us, Dickie.
How do we stop him then?
I think it's my turn.
Okay.
And she kind of climbs onto this beast.
Oh, fucking dope.
I'm down for this.
Right, that
I'm
beast
down for
into
this.
battle.
And she offers a hand to you, Dickie.
Dickie kind of
We're
like
throwing
he-
punches and they come out and fucking.
He goes to take her hand, and then he like almost looks over at Jess and be like, "Can I?"
Go on. And she kind of like pushes your butt up
Dope.
onto the... Like, I imagine it's the thing where it's like getting on the horse for a first time, where it's like you're kind of on, but you're not quite. And so
Facing
Jess...
the other way.
Yeah, just kind of like elbows your butt on there. And she's going to hop on too. It's big enough. It's wolf size.
Is Kate just gonna chill with where she is?
Yeah, Kate is just kind of sitting slumped in the corner. She's not got a lot of energy.
And I think before they charge off, he'll like look back at Kate and say, "Are they okay? You can see them, can't you?"
And she unwraps her head. Willie's with them. They're outside of the mine. You should go now.
Okay. Bye.
Roll to Cast Mystery Down Under is a Baby Beard media production. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. And all our podcasts are on Spreaker, Spotify, YouTube, and all good podcatchers. You can support us on Patreon at www.patreon.com/babybeard. Kids on Bikes and all associated properties are trademark of Renegade Game Studios. Used with permission.
You've been listening to a Robots Radio podcast. Smart shows for interesting people. Check out all the shows at robotsradio.net.
In a world where solid-state electronics and vacuum tubes are still meta, people never stop loving atomic-powered everything. A chosen 500 stepped inside a subterranean vault to be spared the nuclear horror of the inevitable Great War. 25 years later, they emerge after the fallout settles to retake Appalachia. Among them, two former rivals whose blood feud will tear West Virginia apart in their epic struggle for survival. Chad, a vault bro who has a strength of 15, an intelligence of 2, and is a complete wasteland dickhead. Simon, a complicated anti-hero who chooses light and hope, but accidentally becomes a cannibal and wakes up naked and afraid with a Scorch Beast queen after a date goes terribly wrong. What? I mean, it's a wild wasteland, right? This dark humor radio drama will have you driving off the road and crawling out from under the fallout. 2 men, 1 wasteland, and so many nukes. Chad, a Fallout 76 podcast, rated R, now streaming on your holotape player podcasty thing.